Womanese is the secret language of women that only the experts in female psychology can speak, and we're going to be discussing that today. So first and foremost, I would like to introduce our guests. Thank you for coming. We have, please name, age, and a recent dating overview. Last 3 to 6 months, overview of your dating life.
My name is Nini. I'm 25 and I'm from Norway. My dating experiences lately has been, I went on Love Island as well. And after that, I came here to Bali. And I've also been dating some few guys here. And
a few?
Yeah, a few.
You've got a roster. Nini's got a roster. Blood clot.
And well, right now, my thing is just focus on myself after that.
Love Island, Bali, dating a few, focusing on myself. Your brain sounds like a horrible place to be right now.
Hello, my name is Nelly. I'm French and I live in Bali, and my last relationship just finished. I was dating someone since 1 month and a half and I just stopped it.
And how old are you?
28.
Amazing. So I want to first of all come on to your Love Island experience. I mean, I had no idea you were on Love Island. I didn't even know Norway had a Love Island. A place for degeneracy. Anyway, you moved from a reality show of Love Island to a literal Love Island, which is how I describe Bali. How was that experience for you? Do you stand by your choice of going on, or is that something you regret?
I don't regret being on Love Island, but I think I got like even bigger perspective of dating in general. And being like on Love Island, I felt like it was reality, of course, and a lot of it was forced and scripted, and I didn't even imagine it would be that much. So it was a nice experiences, but I don't forget, I don't regret at all. But I think after being on a television show, you got like, you need to use time on yourself, trying to actually reflecting on what like everything what did happen, and also how I see my values, and yeah.
What's the goal for you? Like, what's the final destination? I'm always very curious as to why women do certain things, when, like, for me, it's such a simple journey to finding what you want. As a woman, such a simple journey. So what's like the end goal for you? What do you want?
I really want to find love. Yeah.
For what purpose? Like, you want a family?
No, to share my experiences in general.
You want to find a man, a husband, presumably?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay, so you want to settle down with someone and you don't want to build a family?
I'm not sure, actually. I don't know if I want kids at all.
Wow. It's very like shocking to me when a woman says that. Like, very surprising.
Why?
For me, it's the most beautiful gift in the world. And I think such a strange thing about feminine and masculine divide is where women, say like, oh, well, you have rights to do this and you have benefits to do this and we're women and we don't get anything and you're men and you get everything. It's like, you literally have the most beautiful thing in the world. Like, you can just have everything wrong in your life and you can just pop out a beautiful little thing. And wow, everything in your life is immediately more valuable than mine. Like, I could be a billionaire. I could own 5 yachts. I could have the biggest charity in the world. I could be the nicest human. And as soon as you have a kid, like, you've done more than I've done in my whole life. Like, this one tiny thing is like more valuable than me creating the best business in the world over the last like 30 years. And for me, that's just the most incredible thing, like the most incredible possibility. So I don't know, I always find, and this isn't me trying to be too ignorant to the fact that I don't know you, but I always find women that feel like that, have maybe some misunderstanding as to like what dating should be, or some bad experiences during dating, because the only two things that would prevent you wanting to have a kid is not having the right man and not like having enough income, right? So a lot of men I know don't want children. And I said to them, well, if you're a multimillionaire, would you want children now? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, so it's money stopping you? They're like, no, I just don't know if I want kids. I'm like, you just like do the maths of what I just said. So yeah, where do you think that stems from? Like, what's your biggest reason for not knowing? Because I know you said you don't know, like you're not saying you don't want kids, you're saying you don't know.
I think it's very difficult to answer that question, because when I don't have a partner, it's too like out of the blue.
Like you can't envision something.
No, I can't do that
that takes someone else, and you don't have that person to envision it with.
Yeah, and I think also because of my childhood as well. I've been growing up with parents that's always been working a lot. So it was always me and my younger brother, and we took care of each other. And also, for me, growing up, I did that by learning by my friends and my friends' family, and also my colleagues. So that's how I'm like living my journey, actually.
Have you ever read the 4 Agreements?
What's that?
The 4 Agreements. Do you read?
Read?
Yeah.
And not that much.
The 4 Agreements is a book that, for me, more than anything, it like reroutes your belief system. So it basically implies that a lot of what we believe as people is rooted from like unhealthy seeds. And as an adult, as someone who's now like free from parenting, from school, from societal pressure, we can now kind of recreate our belief system based on truth, based on integrity. And yeah, for me, it's a really healthy book to read. I don't know, I think it might rewire your thought process a bit different, to like open yourself up to choose what you really feel inside. And for me, any woman that doesn't want kids, like I've never experienced a woman that doesn't want kids that has not been affected by something else that's telling her that's the wrong thing to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me put you in a scenario. Mm-hmm. You're 25, so let's put you in a 3-year scenario, 28. You're with the man of your dreams. He's treated you amazing. He hasn't done in the 3 years you've been together. He hasn't raised his voice at you. He's never argued with you. He's given you the most care, attention, affection. Like, you see yourself having kids with this guy?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah. Okay. No. You do. It's so interesting to me. It's so interesting to me. What about you?
Me, it's a bit the same. Like, I cannot imagine me with children for now, because I'm living in Bali. I don't have boyfriend, so the situation, I build my business, so I'm really focused on this. And I think with children it's complicated, and you have to be like in the same place, I think, to have a routine, everything. So I don't know where I want to live for longer, so I don't really know, but I think it's very nice to have children, because you spend time with them. I have a nephew, so I really love this. So yeah, I think, but I need to find a good man before.
It really is so surprising to me. Like, and I'm not saying it's all your fault, you know. I do understand that there's a difficulty in dating right now. But it's like the positions you're putting yourself in. First of all, I genuinely think Bali is like no place for a woman to be. Like, I genuinely wouldn't understand why a woman that was trying to progress her life in any fashion, like, would want to come to Bali unless it was like for a quick job or a holiday. I don't see it. That's my personal opinion. I'm also someone who comes here to like utilize what I have, and then I definitely stay away from all of the bullshit. Like, for a woman, for me, it's like, be pure. Like, even you saying you're dating a few guys out here, like, what are you really trying to achieve out of dating a guy in Bali?
Well, I think the thing with me, I also attract French people here. I don't know why.
You attract French people.
Good luck.
Yeah. I do.
The French man
Yeah.
is the epitome of a terrible human.
But
The French man is literally the worst human possible.
Why?
The French men, my goodness, they are rude, they're distasteful, they are, generally speaking, they're vile, they are very aggressive. It's not my style, the French man.
But in a loving way, they could also be so humble and so passionate. And I think that's a very good quality, actually.
What, a guy to be passionate?
Yeah.
In what way passionate?
During, I don't know, during everything.
During,
You know what I mean? During you know what.
you like passionate sex?
Yeah.
Okay, so you like French guys because they are passionate in bed.
And that's not the only reason, but it's a plus.
Okay. This is a 25-year-old woman who's not sure whether she wants to have kids or not. Goodness gracious me. Okay, so I touched on what we're going to be kind of talking about now, which is womanese, the language of woman. I'll tell you what that is for me. Womanese is essentially a language that a lot of men and women, I think, don't understand. And most importantly, for me, it's the fact that women are very complicated creatures, but formed from quite a simple manner of traits and characteristics, desires and needs as well. Like what you actually want baseline and what you need as a woman is very simple. Above that is a world of chaos, but generally speaking, what you need is very simple. And a lot of guys are beginning to play into life's factor of like giving women what they want or what society tells them they want, or just kind of staying away from women whatsoever, and creating all of these revelations based off of false information and lack of scientific proof. So what I propose is that womanese, the language of woman, is a lot more simple. It relies a lot on the allowance to be in feminine energy and to have a man in a strong masculine energy and a form of masculine energy. And the language of woman in whole is that women will say they want one thing, women will say they need this, they say they want that, they say they want a guy who does this. But in the end of the day, what a woman needs is very different to what she says. So saying that, coming from me, what's your opinion of womanese and what that looks like to you? What is it as a woman you need? What is it as a woman you say you need?
I totally agree with the thing and the perspective you have by saying that. But like I think like from my perspective, I agree on that we are telling that we need this and this and this. And for me, I'm just like living life. I don't have high expectations as well.
You don't have, for guys, you don't have high expectations?
No, as long as you can treat me with respect.
Okay, so tell me all of the criteria you have to date a guy. How much money does he have to make a month?
I don't care.
He can be jobless.
Maybe have a job.
Okay, so how much money does he have to make a month?
Well, I haven't thought about it because that's not important for me.
Okay, let's create your ideal man. I'm
Ideal
interested.
man? Okay, a business guy.
Okay, a business guy.
Yeah.
So ideally you want a business guy, like an entrepreneur?
For example, yes.
Okay, let's take an entrepreneur's wage. I don't know, like a successful entrepreneur or a trying entrepreneur.
Both are okay.
So a man making 5,000 euro a month.
That's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
2,000 euro a month?
Yeah, that's also okay.
1,000 euro a month? I'm trying to find out what your ideal man. I'm trying to draw him.
Well, I don't know, actually.
So I'm asking you, right now, I'm drilling in the criteria for the bare minimum of the man you want.
The bare minimum?
If a man makes 1,000 euros a month, you're happy with him? This probably means he's not going to be able to take you out. This is going to cover his rent.
Okay, I can tell you something. I'm so used to whenever I'm going on dates, I don't want the man to always pay. I want to pay as well. Because I feel like so uncomfortable if they're going to like spoil me with...
That's really interesting.
I don't know. That's...
You know the number one role of a masculine energy is to make the girl feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really strange.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Do you... I have a question for you. I think a lot of girls neglect like feminine energy, so they don't have to comply with certain aspects of feminine energy. For example, like if I have to pay the bill, or if I pay the bill always and I pay the rent and I take care of you, you have to respect me, right? There's a certain amount of respect you should have for me as your man, as your provider, the same way you would for your father. Make sense? So would you say there's an aspect of like, if you let me pay for everything and you let me provide for you, you're scared of needing to have that respect for me? Like you don't want to obey me? Like you don't want to, when I tell you I don't like the way you dress, or when I tell you like, please make sure you're home by this time, or when I tell you you can't go to the club with the girls, like is this something you really hate?
No, I think I'm not scared of showing you respect. But I think...
What about obedience?
What's that?
Like obeying. Like when I tell you to do something, you do it.
Oh, I think for me it's that it's always a risk to find a partner and create something together. But I want to have this independency in myself. So that's why it's so important for me to also provide.
Why do you want independence? Like you want to find a man you love, you want to share everything with that man, right?
Yeah.
So what's the factor of independence? For me, it's like a safety net. All girls are using this level of independence like a safety net. Like if this guy doesn't work out, I still have my, you know?
Well, I think when it comes to dating as well, it's so important to have like sharing things together, but also have like your own space and your own thing to do, so you can like maintain this respect of time, and also the beautiful thing when you have the time together.
If you were in a relationship, would you still go like to the club?
Clubbing is not that important for me anymore because I've been partying a lot previously. So
what about if it was like your friend's birthday and they were all going to the club?
Well, I could of course join.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
And what if I was your boyfriend and I told you don't go?
Then we couldn't be together.
Really?
Yeah.
So interesting.
How does that make sense, like for you? Well, how is that interesting?
What, like how does what make sense?
If I went to this birthday and you wouldn't, why wouldn't you allow me to go?
Because it doesn't align with anything that we have in our life. It doesn't align with the health that we communicate in our life, and it doesn't align with our future goals, which is build a healthy and sustainable family. Like nothing about it aligns with what we built our relationship on, which is truth, trust, and health. Like for me, health is the best factor of a relationship, right? The same way when we build our bodies to be fit and healthy, we fuel it with good nutrition, right? If we want to be performing well, do you go to the gym?
Yeah, I do.
Amazing. You work out like a lot? You like it?
Yeah.
Great. So you know the importance of like fueling your body well to perform at the gym, right? Obviously Nelly knows that as well. So if you want to look good and feel good and perform well in the gym, are you going to eat burgers all day?
No.
Amazing. If you want a healthy relationship and you want a prosperous relationship and you want a good, healthy family, you're not going to spend time in the clubs. Same thing. You're going to spend time at home. You're going to spend quality time together. You're going to spend time walking in sunsets and doing healthy things and exploring daytime together, and stay away from toxic environments like clubs. Music, alcohol, partying, degeneracy. It's like there's no place for that in a relationship. But people want to live both lives. Yeah. You know, people want to be in relationships and be independent. You want to be in a relationship and also go into the club. It's like people have this risk factor of, I want to do that, but I don't like this. And you know what it is? It comes down to sacrifices. So for me, there's two versions of sacrifices in a relationship. There's the sacrifice the man makes, which is I will sacrifice my life, my time, my energy to give everything to my family. And what women don't understand is they also need to make a sacrifice. They need to sacrifice a lot of their social life. They need to sacrifice, a lot of the things that are normal to them when they were an independent woman, because you're not anymore. And it's almost insanity to me when people say, I want a relationship, I want to be in a relationship, but I also want to be free. But if I said to you, like, there was a war going on outside, right? What would you do? There was a war going on outside the front door. What would you do? It's a very interesting hesitation. There's a war going on outside. What would you do?
And we were together? Or
No. There's just a war going on the street.
I think I would...
Like right outside there now, people are just shooting guns.
I would be scared, of course.
What would you do?
I think I'm just, I don't know, actually.
I mean, I'd hope you'd stay in the house.
Of course, yes. Where
Okay,
should I
good.
run?
Right, amazing. So if there was something going on outside that was dangerous and not healthy, you'd stay in the house.
Yeah, I do.
But then you're not free.
But
And you know, it's like there's these women going, I want freedom. Okay, go and run outside in the war zone. You want to be free, go and step outside and get a shot in the head. You know, and that's the same thing. It's like you're in a relationship.
yeah.
This is secure, it's healthy. And I'm not saying there's no room for movement. I'm not saying there's no room to do things. But I'm saying there is sacrifices when safety and health are the most important things. So if you really wanted to go to lunch, you really wanted to go out to lunch,
Yeah.
but there was the most dangerous storm, would you go out or would you just say, you know what, I'm not going to eat today. I might have to miss food for 3 hours and I'm going to wait for the storm to be over and go outside.
I would be home.
All right? You'd
First.
make a sacrifice.
Yes.
You'd sacrifice your hunger for your safety. But when it comes to a relationship, now women are not willing to do that, which it has a really negative effect on the prosperity of the relationship.
Yeah, I'm not partying, so I'm okay to don't go out. Like for a birthday, I just join for a restaurant. Like I enjoy the time in the restaurant with my friend. And when it's pretty quiet, you can talk with everyone. I need sociability with everyone. I need to go out for work in a coffee or something, but not party. I don't enjoy and don't drink. I want to wake up the day after to go to the gym early. I don't want to be bad after a drink. So yeah, and I want to find the love of my life. I think I can find. But I think in Bali it's really complicated. Like everyone have the same mindset. Everyone is businessman, business girl. But no one...
Businessman.
Oh yeah, a lot of businessmen.
Yeah, a lot of businessmen.
So everyone is really focused on himself.
Focused.
You will do this every time.
I'm waiting for the rest of the description.
So yeah, everyone...
Everyone is very honest.
No, I
Honest.
think no one is really honest.
Ah,
Not
okay,
everyone.
interesting.
I used to have the same relationship all the time. Like they start every time exactly the same. Like it's secret. They don't want people know. So at the beginning I'm okay because it's just the beginning. But after you want to enjoy outside, do activities, spend time. And for me, to show the love, it's quality time and doing activity, memories together. So if it's not like this, I just realize it's not a good relationship for me. So in Bali it's complicated because everyone is so beautiful. So the guy wants to keep the option and don't be really serious. So maybe we should move from Bali.
I'm not telling you anything. I'm only putting out ideas into the world. It's really interesting. I have a friend who is from Miami, and we had a conversation I'll never forget. He really quite vulnerably broke down his desire to like find someone. He was like, I've been messing around for so long. I'm 30 years old. Like I really want to settle down and find the one. And I proposed a super simple question, but I said, do you think you're going to find that in Miami? And he said, no. He said, like, no way. There's no way I'll settle down. And I said, bro, you realize you're complaining about something, but you're not doing anything to solve the issue. Like you're literally complaining about the problem and adding to the problem. And it's like, you know, the same thing we find about women in general now, like complaining so much about not finding the right man. And then it's, you know, at 25, 28, whatever it is, hanging around places where we're not going to find quality men. And I don't think people understand the consequences to not taking social life and dating seriously, which is that it takes a year, 2 years maybe to find someone, a year, 2 years to trust someone, to settle down, to move in, to get married, to have kids. This is 5, 6 potential years, right? Unless you're very lucky and you meet your soulmate and bang, everything's great. So, you know, people always know what they want, but they're usually only willing to do something about it when it's too late. And as a coach, as a dating coach, I know this about guys because I speak to guys on a daily basis, and guys will tell me, I haven't slept or spoken to or dated a woman in 5 and 6 years. And I say, okay, let's do something about it. Like, let's take action today. Start by today, go and do like 2 approach. What? Go and do something about it? No, I just want to sit here and cry to you and tell you my pain and tell you how miserable my life is going to look. And I always ask them a question. I say, if nothing changes in your life, 5 years from now, what does your life look like? And every single one of them says the same thing to me. They say, it looks lonely, it looks sad, and it looks depressing. And I say, okay, so what are we going to do about it? And they say, I don't know, nothing. It's insanity. So we're at this, crazy point in time where people are not taking responsibility for their actions until it's too late. And I understand that everything's extremely confusing. And I understand that people are worried and they want to be independent and they want to protect themselves because it is like a battlefield out here. But I always advocate to women, especially beautiful women that have natural born value. 2 very beautiful women. You have value from being born. Unlike us men who have to work our whole life to create something and to make ourselves dateable, apart from you, because you'll date a guy who makes $1,000 a month. So fair enough. You seem like a great person to date. I would love to date you. I'll be showing you my monthly paycheck. You'd be like, wow, 1,500 a month. I'd be like, yeah, baby, we're going to a restaurant tonight. And you're like, yeah. I always kind of promote the idea of really finding that feminine energy, what it looks like to you. I'm a very scientifical based debater. So I like to rely all my information on kind of scientifical basis, where we are as humans, as animals, and what that really does look like for a woman. So even though what you say to me now and what I hear is like so far away from what I really think that would fulfill you, it's not impossible. I think when you find a guy that's going to make you feel like so safe, you're going to trust him with all your heart, and he's going to really give you everything. You'll feel like so soft. You'll feel like motherhood is inside of you. It's like gleaming inside of you. The only issue is after you live in Bali for a bit and you do stuff like Love Island, it becomes a little bit harder to attain a high value man. So, yeah.
Well, I think the most important for me, the quality, it is that one thing I actually need is a guy with a big heart. That's it. Yeah.
So if I have a big heart, that's all you need.
And you got to prove me that.
Huh?
You got to prove.
I've got to prove it? That's no problem. I have a big heart for you. I also have a big heart for a few other girls, so that's fine. But I have a big heart. So that's all I need. If I have a big heart for you, I can sleep with a few other girls on the side. No. Why? I have a big heart for you. And I don't make 1,000. I make 1,500, remember?
But I don't care about your money. Or
okay,
how
so
much.
I make 1,000.
I don't care about that. If you have a big heart, you wouldn't do anything to damage the one you're seeing. Like amazing. broken.
I'll tell you one thing. A man that doesn't make a lot of money and has a big heart, the thing you're really going to find there, which is going to be great for you, is he's going to let you go to the club. So you've got your club date sorted. What he won't do for you is protect you. He won't provide you with security. He won't give you any comfort ever in your life. And, he won't be able to dominate and lead a relationship. So you'll basically be a woman dating a woman in a relationship. So yeah, with a man like that, you're very far from finding your feminine energy. Okay, we talked about womanese and the language of womanese, which, as I said, for me is very misleading. What's one lie for both of you that women always say they want, but they don't really want? Or they say they want it, but really they want the other thing? And I'll go off like with an example to give you some inspiration. Like girls always say that they want a nice guy, but as someone who is not notoriously a nice guy, or someone who can be a dominant and an assertive man, it's always the bad boys that are going home at the end of the night with the girls. The nice guys aren't winning. The nice guys don't win in life at all in any metric. So yeah, like if there was another thing that you could disprove in the language of women, what would it be?
I think Yeah, girls always want to say, I want a nice guy, but we always going for the bad boys. Like, because you feel it's complicated to be with him, so it's more for your ego. And but after you realize that was the bad guy. So I think it's just for the ego.
Yeah, in regards to the nice guy and the bad boy situation, it's very much a case of you want a guy that's kind, but usually the nice guy, the soft guy, he doesn't have any masculine traits that actually like allows you to feel feminine energy. By the way, the reason I reference feminine energy so much is when you truly feel in your feminine energy, for me, this is like a case of peace and serenity above all others you've ever experienced in your life. And like, I really believe women are designed to feel this, and men will never ever feel this. Or if they do feel it, it will be like via the woman. The woman would be like the biggest asset of peace in my life. But when a man can give you everything in your environment to feel like so peaceful and so relaxed, you'll never, ever, ever be wanting a guy to make $1,000 again. Ever. Guaranteed. Tell me something you like in a guy that's maybe not on script. It's not very... it's not something you should kind of like, but you do.
Maybe the guys who is not, I don't know how to describe it, but you know, when you're not like available all the time, then you're like seeking after like attention. I don't know how to say it. Like,
so a guy who's not like super accessible.
Yeah.
Like a guy who pushes and pulls. Like he gives you some and he takes away. Gives you, takes away.
Yeah. I think that's like a common problem we women falls for.
You know why?
No, I don't know.
Welcome to the language of womanese, where women know what they want, but they don't know why they want it. I'm your coach, Diego Day, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. So accessibility is massively correlated to value. And the more accessible something is, the more it depreciates in its value. Just like when something's rare and not like attainable for everyone, right? So for example, let's say something you use every day, like deodorant. You never put your deodorant on in the morning and think like, wow, I have a deodorant, amazing, you know what I mean? But then if someone was to buy you a diamond ring, suddenly that holds a lot more value because it's like not everyone has a diamond ring, all right? And then if that diamond ring is like the biggest diamond ring you've ever seen, why is it so valuable? Well, because no one else has that size of a diamond ring. The law of value is that the more accessible something is, the less value it holds. So when a man shows you a lot of time and attention, you lose value or perceived value to his accessibility, which means that every time he sees you, you might like him, but you don't appreciate it. And when you don't really appreciate it, and when you don't really appreciate a man being with you and you don't appreciate his time, his energy, his effort, you lose gradually respect for him throughout that process. And a common mechanism which I use, which is called push and pull, which is like give, show, but refrain from overcompensating and refrain from detaching from mystery. Like maintain mystery throughout. And the reason being is because you need to create a playing field for a woman to invest emotionally. Because if you invest emotionally into something, you're going to sustain it better. Which means that if I can get you to emotionally invest into me, you're going to text me. You're going to be all over me. You're going to come towards me. And it doesn't put you on a pedestal where you think I'm chasing you. Suddenly it turns the tables and we actually get it to a place where you're chasing me. And I've become the alpha and the dominant and the leader and the guider in the situation. So that psychology is a very, very helpful one to guys. Now, ideally, we don't want a situation where anyone's like notoriously chasing anyone. But there's a lot of females who definitely feel spoiled in a manner where they can sit back and just have everything kind of come to them. And I always advise men, don't over chase because you'll always push away. And it's always the guys that come a little bit and then push back. And you're like, why doesn't he like me? There's something I don't know about him. Like, I want the guy who doesn't like me. We all do because he's the least accessible. And when something's not accessible, it holds a higher level of value. You see, like, it's always the girls and the guys that have boyfriends and girlfriends that we want. Like, when we see something that's unattainable, we instantly want it more. When something becomes attainable for us, it can become boring. So, there's a lot to go and say for value, which is very interesting. You feel that way. It's so crazy to me that women will say something and they just have no idea why they feel that way. It's great. The language of women is. I mean, feel free to input your opinions on that.
I think I agree with what you say. That's so true. We always be attracted by something we cannot have.
With everything in life, it's not only in relationships, it's with everything in life. It's like this human necessity to always chase something we can't have, and very rarely appreciate what we do have, which is, a separate life lesson. But in terms of dating, a lot of men find like one woman, and this is the law of abundance. They find like one woman who's really great, and they invest all of their time into her, and then she'll like refrain from liking them. She'll be like, "Whoa, you were way too easy to get," and therefore her perceived value of you will go down. And he could be the best guy in the world. He could be rich. He could be successful. He could be strong. He could be powerful. He could be confident. But because he's invested all of that time for you, his perceived value is just like, gone down completely. Apart from a passionate man, what are like 3 really important traits a man has to carry for you to date him for a long term? What's your longest relationship?
2 years.
Okay. It was a good relationship? It was a healthy relationship?
No, unhealthy. Really
Unhealthy. Why?
Toxic. Because he was controlling. Well, not all of them. The first one was a toxic relationship where he was controlling.
You had 2 relationships?
Yeah, and 1 situationship.
2 relationships, 1 situationship, Love Island, Bali, and you're only 25.
Bali, yeah. Why are you sweating?
Goodness gracious me.
Yeah.
Please.
To be loyal, or I am supposed to answer your question, or
Yeah. So
talk
3
about
traits.
that? Be loyal. Is that same for like truthful, or okay, loyal?
Honest.
Honest, and who can brings quality time, because that's important for me. So, time, I guess, or
Okay.
okay. And
your opinion's valid.
I think it's so attractive to see how you treat others. Yeah,
I think that's the first clever thing you've said, actually.
really.
You look so disappointed when I said that. No, that's I really love to see how people treat other people. I think it's a really good indicator of how they are. Okay, and why was you said your second relationship was really toxic, your 2-year one?
The second one?
Yeah.
No, the second one were just because we were growing apart.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Who broke up with who?
I am always the one that's broken.
It's really funny when girls say this to me. No girl has ever broken up with me.
Really?
Yeah, I've always broken up. Yeah. I think that's just an indicator of a high value man. Why did you break up with your second one? You were growing apart? No, women don't grow apart from people. You have like the hugest heart ever. Like you attach and you love. So what didn't he do good enough? There was something he was lacking. What was he missing?
I think we were just too different. Like, we wanted to have, I don't know, good question, actually.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like anyone would have thought you'd have thought about this, like when you were breaking up with him.
I think he was more attached to me in a way that he was so loving and so caring, but I didn't feel the same way.
Yeah. So basically, like he had a big heart, which is your favorite thing about a guy, and you didn't like that.
Yeah. Or not something like that. I think it was just like I wanted to be.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
It's better to just like break up then, so he can
Then
find
be with a man with a big heart, right? I got you. Yeah. Great. And then I want to go into your like toxic relationship. You said he was controlling.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example of a couple of things like he did that was controlling to you?
Say, for example, it was a girls' night. I got like limit time. So I could spend 2 hours maximum with my girls. And he would drive me there and also pick me up. And 2 hours is not enough.
God forbid your man dropped you and picked you up. God fucking forbid that your man took care of you. What an absolutely horrible human being. You disgust me. How dare you not let your woman make her own way there? How dare you, you treacherous, disgustingly selfish beast. Sorry, I just had to let him know. What's his name?
I won't say.
Give me a code. Just give me any name. I just want to say a name. Jaden! You piece of shit. 1-on-1, you and me, in the ring. I'll bring you a new girl.
And it was also when a guy friend of me were celebrating his birthday. It was like maximum 1 hour, but he picked me up after 45 minutes. Yeah.
At least he was punctual. At least he was punctual. Okay, so basically, he didn't want you to be spending degenerate time with your friends, and he didn't want you hanging around other guys. It's pretty normal to me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Really does seem really normal to me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one.
I think so.
For sure, it does, like, the manner of communication and the manner of respect is important. It's something like I speak to with Nelly for time to time about like having guy friends in general. And yeah, I mean, like for me, there's no room for guy friends in a relationship, especially as a pretty woman. The issue you have as a pretty woman is like guys are sexual creatures, and a lot of guys, like 0.1% of guys, really have an abundance of females. And essentially, what an abundance of females allows you to do is basically look at girls and not just like want to have sex with them. But because guys see sex as such an achievement process, like have to work so hard just to get laid, if you had guy friends and they were allowed access to your time and your energy, they would almost feel like one step closer to that. So I always say this to a girl: if he was really your guy friend, go and lie naked on a bed, send him a picture, tell him to come over and see if he comes. Because boy, he's coming every time. Every time. And that's not a friend. Your friend doesn't do that. How many guy friends do you have now?
I would say a lot.
You have a lot of guy friends.
Yeah.
What percentage of them can you say, if you sent a naked photo lying on your bed and told them come over now, what percentage of them would come?
I think it depends how close friends.
Be honest. Don't fucking lie to me.
Okay.
I'll be so disappointed if you lie to me.
Maybe 20%.
You think 20% would come?
Yeah.
Absolutely no fucking way. Absolutely not a chance. Not a chance in hell. Even the ones with girlfriends would come. 98% of them motherfuckers would come, and the only 2% that are not coming is probably the guy that just jerked off and can't be bothered to come. Absolutely no way. You are so far from reality. Try it.
You want me to try it?
Yeah.
I think like they would respond with like, I think you sent it to the wrong person. Actually.
I think they would respond saying, send me your fucking location. I'm already on my way and I don't even know where I'm going.
No, but I think like whenever I'm going to, especially now, if I'm gonna have a relation with a guy, I'm always asking about like their intentions. I do.
It's good. It's good to understand intentions first. Like, for example, for me, when I'm dating a girl and if I'm looking at it like in a serious capacity, one of the first conversations we will have is about kids. Because if your intentions have nothing to do with children, like we can't progress the conversation. Like we can be cool, we can have fun, we can fuck around, don't worry. We can have passionate sex, as you call it. But, you know, there's no future there. So, yeah, but intentions are good. Like, intentions are definitely positive. It's interesting. God forbid a man drop you off and pick you up. Wow. What is your longest relationship?
4 years.
You were with a guy for 4 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was student at this time.
So from like 18?
18, yeah.
To 22?
22. Then I had another relationship during 3 years. Then some situationship. And Bali.
Bali is just one big situationship.
Yeah, not too much.
So 4 years and 3 years. And which one did you love more?
So different. Like the first was toxic, so very intense.
You were young.
You feel so much.
You were young, stupid.
And he was really jealous. And I was a student in physiotherapy. so complicated for him.
Yeah, no
Because
way.
you do massage, you see everyone in swimwear, so underwear,
Yeah.
and he
It
was
was sticky
asking
and
me.
still.
He was asking me who is sit next to you, something like this, and
But did he drop you off to do your?
no, I didn't party at this time.
No. I mean, like when you went to study or when you went to do your physiotherapy, like he dropped you off and picked you up.
No. He
What a
was at
great
the
guy! What a great guy! He didn't drive.
No, he was at the army, so it was a bit distance relationship.
Yeah,
We just see each other the weekend.
good guy. No attention, no time. Don't drop off. Don't pick up. Big heart. Amazing.
Too jealous.
Okay, and what about your second one? 3 years.
The second one was really nice. It was really nice. He was very kind, very intelligent.
who broke up with
take
who?
care. Me every time,
You broke up with them, all of them.
because I lose my feeling for them. For the first, just because I realized like that's so crazy. I can't do anything. I have no friends, like just 2, 3, because he always wanted to be with me. It was really toxic.
Can't believe you would want to spend time with your girlfriend. I can't believe you would want to. How dare you want to spend time with your girlfriend and not even pick her up and drop her off to physiotherapy? You disgust me. What's his name?
I
Philippe.
can't.
Philippe. Je te
I'm so-
déteste. Philippe, how dare you?
It's so French.
It's a French name, Philippe. It's his
But
name?
it's not-
Ooh,
no.
close.
No. It's
Close.
And the second one was really nice, but I just lose my feeling. But we doing sport together.
But he was a really nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nice guys, finished last. She dragged you along for 3 years, bro. 3 years she dragged you along and you were nice to her. Did he ever cheat on you?
No.
Never did anything wrong?
No. Just lose my
3
confidence.
years. 3 years he dedicated being nice. Did he drop you off and pick you up when you need to go somewhere?
Yeah.
He dropped you off, he picked you up. Don't like you anymore. You're boring.
But you know what? I was lazy to do everything for him. Like, I did the house. I was working a lot, taking care of him. It wasn't really masculine, you know? Like, we just
Yeah.
share the bill. And
'Cause
I
he was
think
a nice
I care
guy.
more.
Because he was a nice guy.
Yeah. But he's, yeah, really
I'm not
nice.
angry at you. I'm not angry at you. Like, I'm angry at him. Like, you know, this is why I tell guys, you can't be nice. This is the exact thing that happens when you're a nice guy and you don't have a strong masculine frame. We can look at we can speak about opinions all day, but then we can look at facts, right? You have nice guys who are dedicating 3 years to loyal relationships and then just getting kicked out like a dog. And then you have guys like me who don't even reply to girls in my phone. And there's like 1,000 of them lining up on the door. Like, knocking in a line. They're there now. I can see them out the back. So, yeah, it's insane. And these are girls that I'm not even replying to, you know? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. One thing that, after everything we've just talked about, you're thinking about, or something you've learned, or something you're going to think about after, since our conversation.
I think I learned to see like. I think I'm just gonna reflect on what we've been talking about, actually.
Because everything I say is like, everything I say to you is, you know, it's coming from an honest place.
You mentioned that it's a lot of girls that you're not answering. Is that true?
Yeah, you want to be one of them? I'll answer you.
No, be like serious now.
If I guaranteed that I'd answer you, would you queue up?
No.
No, why not? Because I
Or-
wouldn't let you go
don't
to the
know.
club.
No. The thing, I think you misunderstood me because I'm not like a party girl at all. But when it comes to birthday, it's if it's an important thing for them, I would show up.
I can put you on the waiting list.
I don't care.
I can put. Do you have an application? I can take your application
What kind of application?
to join the queue of girls. I'll push you up.
No.
I'll push you up the
Oh,
list.
thank you.
Oh, you don't?
No.
That's a shame. I was gonna take you out after this. You wanna go out?
Not today.
Not today.
No.
When do you want to go out?
We don't need to go out.
We don't need to.
No.
It's actually a burning desire in my heart. It's something that I need to do more than anything in the
So
world.
you feel now that you really want to go out with me?
Yeah.
Why?
Burning desire. I can't describe it. It's just inside of me. It's like a fire burning inside of me. Like, take her out. I'm not joking. I'm waiting.
Why are you?
Huh?
Why?
Why do I want to go out with you?
Yeah.
Because you're glorious.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'd love to look into your deep brown eyes for much longer. We could even have a date, just like sit across from each other and just stare at each other. I'd be down for that.
Really?
Yeah.
So describe our first date. What would that be?
I'll tell you a time and a place. You'll be there. I won't come and pick you up or drop you off. I swear to you, you can make your own way there. Don't worry. I would make you laugh endlessly like this. And it would be good times. We'd share some moments. You up for it?
And I'm going to be one of them all, right?
It depends.
You're a dating coach, right?
Yes.
Um,
Don't think you can skip my question. I've just described to you literally the most beautiful date in the history of the world. We're doing it?
I know that you want me to say yes, right?
No, I have a burning desire for you to say yes.
Really? Then
Yeah.
you gotta...
No, don't lie. Don't lie. Camera's off. We're gonna go. We'll go out. I'm not joking.
When?
Whenever I say it.
Maybe.
You see, not like when, maybe, this. I tell you, we're gonna go out. I'll give you a time and a place. Just say yes. That's all you have to do. You're in your beautiful feminine energy. Yes. Pick me up or don't, whatever you want.
I gotta think about it.
Okay, think about it. Speak to my PA. We'll get the application process sorted and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, what was your question for me?
Yeah. Are you single?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, I have the most beautiful girlfriend in the world.
You have?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you don't. No. You don't.
I do.
No, but I was just like wondering of like, so curious about why you choose to not answer
What?
the girls that trying to contact you.
Generally?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so it's such a good question. The law of abundance in a man's life looks very much like this. You create abundance, and when you have abundance, you can really see things for how they are. Because when you're not looking at things from a point of desperation, you're looking at things from a point of logic and quality. And then you start to appreciate different things, because when you have an abundance of women, when you have like 20 women, 30 women, 40 women, 50 women, you can start to like filter them down to, okay, well, I had 30 that did this, and that was horrible, and I had bad experiences with them, but these do this and this and this. And then you start to quality control. You start to understand what you really appreciate in a woman. So that's led me throughout my dating journey to appreciate more than anything like kindness, peace, and care. Like that's the only thing I personally need from my woman, and someone who wants to be a mom. So yeah, that's like top of the list for me. But if I'm going back maybe 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, for me it was like, oh, I need a woman that loves to drink coffee, and I need a woman that loves to go on runs, and I need a woman that goes to the gym 5 times a week. You know, I really went through them processes. Like for me, having a woman that went to the gym was so important. And then I just came to her, I was like, that's just not important to me. Nothing is more important to me than a woman who works hard to be an amazing woman for me, who cares a lot, and who's like super peaceful. So yeah, abundance creates potential for quality. So I know a lot of girls would say like a guy like me would maybe call me like a fuckboy or a player. But generally, intelligent fuckboys and players will end up being like the best partners, because we really understand what's important in a woman. I definitely don't advocate for guys to just go and sleep with a bunch of women. It's not the point. It's not like, it's nothing to do with sexual intimacy. It's completely to do with understanding quality and choosing from a position of abundance and logic as opposed to a position of desperation and necessity. Make sense?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. When you're really hungry and you go to the shops, we make bad decisions, right?
It depends.
Normally,
Yeah.
right? As opposed to if you were like full up and you went to the shop, you just buy like what you need. You buy some eggs, you buy some water, you buy some milk, you go back to the house. You're starving, hungry, suddenly you're picking up chocolate, biscuits, this. Right? Just like a woman, when you're on your period and you're emotional and you have cravings, like you pick up the wrong things because you like require them, you desire them. So we make bad decisions out of desire, but we make good decisions when we have a lot of something. Like when we have a lot of health, when we have, a lot of food in our system, we suddenly make better decisions with it. Does that make sense?
It does.
That was a brief elaboration of what womanese means to me. I think we actually had some very good example of womanese in there. Beautiful Nini here giving her charismatic opinions and not even understanding like why she had them, and then complaining at a guy dropping her off and picking her up, and then talking about how important it was for you to have a guy that had a big heart, and explaining how her ex had a big heart, and that's the reason she split up with him. So some very interesting conversations, and we will be breaking down a lot more of female psychology, understanding into relationships and dating generally for men. So make sure you are subscribed, you're staying in tune. Hopefully we'll see these beautiful ladies again. Nelly basically tries to live with me, so we'll see her again. And Nini, you're hanging around for a while, you're staying in Bali for a while. Try not to date too many guys. All right? And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is the language of womanese. Make sure you're subscribed up, like, comment anything you want to see, and we'll see you very soon. Hasta luego.